Okay, so I'm going to do a video on how to sharpen your knife. Yeah. We're going to joke around with this one, but I don't even want to joke around with it. This one, it's a flex cut. You cannot sharpen these. You cannot take a stone to them if you sharpen them. You rub their compound on a piece of leather, and then you just go like this. This shiny part, you're going to keep it flat on the leather and just go back on it. Okay, and that's how you sharpen that. That technique is called stropping. You do it with any knife, no matter what it is. And includes this one, which this one's sharp, so I don't need to sharpen it either. Freak, all my knives are sharp, guys. I can't sharpen a knife, that's dull. So, to find a knife that I have that's dull. Well, I'm gonna close the door. It's getting loud upstairs. Well, I don't think I have one, actually. I do. I just found one. I just remembered about it. Don't fall. I have this one. Okay, it's not exactly dull, but it's dull. We'll say it's dull. For all intentional purposes, it's dull. So, this is what I have. It's a diamond sharpener. These are like 20 bucks at Lowe's. You can get better ones. This is nice though. But if you have any nicks in your blade, or you do not have an edge, okay, so I need a better example. So I'm going to use this. Okay, so you can see there's three parts. There's this flat part here, there's this part, and then there's this shiny edge right here that's very sharp and not fun to touch and cut your finger open on. Well, this part right here, I don't know the name of it. This part right here, that comes down to the edge, this shiny part right here is the edge. The part that comes down to the edge is called the bevel. Okay, we do not want the bevel flat on there. Ooh. Do not want the bevel flat on there, that's going to ruin it. We want that edge to clear the bottom. Okay? So look for that when you sharpen your knife. For this one, this is the bevel. The entire thing is just a bevel. You can see it back here, kind of points it out. So, I just keep the edge flat. Usually it's about 15 degrees if I remember right. I have a chart I looked up, you can look it up too. You're going to keep it flat. You're just going to keep that edge flat as you go down. Blade turns, you're going to turn. Just keep the same angle every time. Okay, after you do course a few you get rid of the... You get it so the nick's not bad, like not ruining your knife, kind of. If the nick's still there, that's fine. Don't go all the way back. That's going to take forever, and that's going to like kill your knife life. But after you do that, you're going to go... There's coarse, medium, and then fine, and then extra fine, and then a polish. A couple polishes. But yeah. You can go from medium, or you can go from coarse to fine, and it'll work just fine. My pinky here is not a good idea. I've done this before. I've come back and just gone and sliced it open. I should hold this like this, and I should just go slow. You're not really pushing on it. The blade just kind of runs across it. This is annoying. You have to learn your angles. It takes a lot of practice. This is even more annoying because I have to learn to hold this steady, or if I move it, I have to keep that with it. But yeah, so these aren't the greatest. If you can get something like my ceramic stone, where it's flat, you put it on a flat surface, not my knee. My knee is not flat, my knee is in fact round, but I've done this enough. You're going to take it and you're going to do the exact same thing. So after you do your coarse and fine, you're going to go to your polish. This is my polishing stone. And you go over it. Now, I should have honing oil on this. Least I could do is if I don't have honing oil or olive oil or lighter fluid, I should spit on it. But I'm not going to do that either. It's gross. On the video, it's gross. It gets everywhere. It's not fun to embarrass myself with. Okay, after you do those, you're going to take a piece of leather. I've just glued this onto a scrap piece of wood. And you're not going to want the bevel. You're going to want that edge flat on here, and you're going to come back this time. Everyone else I've been like cutting, this one you're going to come back on. You can go back on your knife when sharpening. There are people that go back on when sharpening. They're going circles, and honestly, I like to cut with it. Because if you come back on it, if you've ever used a file to make a knife, you file this way, all the metal comes that way, and it like burrs over. And it's really annoying, and it pisses you off to no end, and if you're not careful, it will ruin the knife. The circle thing, again, you're just getting the burrs because you're going back on the blade. So I like to go straight like I'm cutting with the knife. My grandpa and most people I've talked to, some disagree, and I've argued with them, and I'm not going to argue with them because they're adults. And I shouldn't do that because I'm not an adult yet, but I will be soon. Anyway, yeah, you should just cut with it. That's what I've taught, or that's what I learned, that's what I've been taught, that's what I tell. So yeah, you want to keep the edge flat on a piece of leather. You don't need anything, you don't need to go and buy a polishing compound. This came with my knife. This came with my knife, not this, sorry. This came with my knife, Flex Cut. This is like $8 to $10. It's not bad. It's actually, I was surprised how well it worked. So yeah, you can do that. And just have fun. Practice sharpening. It takes more than one try. Eventually you'll learn to make your own knives. I plan on doing a video on that too. I made a knife for my girlfriend. She loves it. I was able to split a hair with it before I gave it to her. It was crazy sharp. I was a little scared of it. Even more scared that she had it. Very scared she had it, let's put it that way. So yeah, have fun. Make sure you wear gloves, even when sharpening, because like I've said, I've cut my finger open sharpening. And just practice a lot. You're not going to get it the first time. You're not going to get it the first 10 times. It's going to take some time. But have fun. I'd buy a knife specifically for sharpening too, by the way.